What's up, y'all? Tim New in the dark, loud and wicked. This is about to be my speech, my me speaking. Here we go. I started off in a woman's belly, like all of us. I'm not staying in any mama's belly, but I mean, my mom, she was mentally ill, but she didn't get Joven mentally ill because she got Joven mentally ill for the simple fact that her father was murdered in front of her while she was under a bed and locked in a house. So she went mentally ill. Her last name was Mahone. I don't remember her first name. She named me Terry Lee Mahone. Well, while I was in her womb, the doctors gave her medication to kill me. I wasn't supposed to be born. I was never supposed to touch foot in this world. I was never supposed to open my eyes and take a breath. Well, 9 months later, she has me in a mental institution at Ohio State University. Well, well, they took me from her and put me in a foster home. Well, my aunt and uncle, because she was a lame, and my mom was a lame, and my dad is a new, and my dad was when my mom and married my mom and made her a new. So it was my aunt and uncle adopted me. Well, a year later, we're at church, and my dad's a preacher, and my mom's watching me, and I'm running around because I'm hyper as shit. I've been walking since I was like 7 months. Bella walked at 6. But, well, not CPS, but, I was going into this fucking heater, space heater. It was all red, and I was about to put my hands on it. My mom jumped in the way and moved me out of the way, and her hands went on it. Well, my mom couldn't hold me, so CPS took me again. There was a big thing on the news and shit. There was a paper about it and all that shit. Yeah, so it took a year to get me back. I was 3 years old. We got me back. Mom's so hyper, they had me prescribed on that or Ritalin at the time. So I was prescribed on Ritalin, and then my dad writes a story about me called Little Boy Lost. in the Bible about me. And, well, fucking, I lost that. That sucks. I wish I still had that. I cherished that. That was the last memory I had of my dad. But, well, we go, and I'm on all this medicine and shit, and my dad's working, everything's going fine. We're going to church, coming back, having a good family life. And my dad gets struck with cancer, stage 3. He works at a plant developing screws for bridges and shit like that, around lava and shit, putting it in the machines and hardening it into bolts and screws for fucking bridges, and it gets to him and gives him cancer. He dies. Well, it's real hard, to take care of me by myself. I was not having problems with it because she loves me, and my sister's fucking up because dad just died, and fucking I catch walking pneumonia at 5. And, at 5, I end up reteaching I couldn't start school. So I retaught myself how to walk and all that shit again. And at 6, I go back to school when I'm still on the medicine and all that shit. And then we go a few more years, my mom being single, going through hell. And then she dates this guy named Ron. He decides to let me smoke a cigarette at 7 years old. And then she dumped him because she found out about it. And then after that, she got with one of my dad's preaching buddies, Willie. And I really didn't like him from the start. He moved us all the way out to Stockport, Ohio, away from all my friends. I didn't have any friends at all. And, I'm fucking hanging out, chilling, and with all my friends and new friends and stuff like that in the country. I even left a girlfriend that I really liked. And she broke up with me the second day I was there. It was a long distance relationship. I cried for a couple of days because we really liked each other. And I'm a cancer. I don't heal that easily, and I take breakups really bad. And I start getting along with everybody. I start football, and I'm playing sports, and I'm doing real good. I'm actually teaching the math teacher how to count on her fingers because she didn't know that method. And everything's going awesome. And, everything's going good. We're going hunting all the time. We got coon dogs. I got all kinds of shit to do. And we got, and she's working on my mom's car and takes the brake line off my mom's car and puts the tire back on and puts it down, puts the brake shit into the fucking garage and ends up freaking crazy, man. Ends up, she goes into town, she drops off the keys before she gets there, and then she goes into town to get pecan pie, because he had to have pecan pie, but didn't put the brakes on. He said, "You'll be fine." I've never had really any true guidance after that, after my mom passed away. I never had anything. I never had nothing. I mean, I got good stuff because if I didn't say that it's my social security check, I didn't get it. Well, I move in with my sister, and she starts I'm about 11 years old. I come back to Columbus, move in with my sister, and everything's going good. And then James tries to accuse me of some stupid shit that never happened. And then he beats my sister that night, and I knock him out with a fucking lamp. And we leave him that night. Go to my grandma's. Well, where was I? I'm having a good old time, living with my grandma. I love my grandma to death. My grandma is one of my favorite people in the whole entire world. I love her. Well, we move out east, and I start making new friends, and then same thing as always though. Get this, same thing as always. Everybody, or some dude is always hating on me. No matter what, I'm always getting hated on by some dude. Some dude always hates on me, and it sucks. But I'm getting all the girls. I'm the new guy. And I'm not a bad-looking kid. You know what I'm saying? Never have been. I mean, I might be fat now and look weird. I swear I look weird and fucking stupid now. Well, I'm fucking chilling, and going through girls and doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because I started smoking weed as soon as I got back from Stockport. I started smoking cigarettes again. And, it just totally sucks, man. Like, everything I do, I ain't getting ahead. I have to watch kids, so I'm looking for the next one all the time just so I can stay happy. And the kids are always messing things up. Them four together were hell. But I was a young kid. Like, I didn't know how to take care of a kid. I was a kid myself. And no matter what, I always loved them kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was their father at that age. Well, I get to 16, I start doing coke, and start doing meth, start doing heroin. You know what I'm saying? Like, to come down off the shit sometimes. And drinking a lot. Oh my God, did I drink a lot. On acid. 14 acid mushrooms. My first concert was like Bert Lindstrom and Ted Nugent at 14, high as a fucking kite. I mean, just look, from the doctor's standpoint, they got me addicted at first. And I went from the doctors getting me addicted to me getting it on the streets myself. And then from that, my disease progressed You know what I'm saying? I never really robbed anybody. I always had money. You know what I'm saying? I never really had a job or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a job at Milano's and kept that. I quit school 3 times. I went back to school and stayed there for a couple of years and graduated. And then after that, I got with a chick named Karen. We got our own place and everything. She was a cheater. She was cheating all the time. And me, I'm not a cheater. I never cheated on any chick. Like, I never really cheated on no chick. I always stayed perfectly faithful to my chicks, to my women. Well, after that, you know, we break up because my nephew blows his brains out and stuff like that, and she ends up getting with one of her exes, which happens to be one of my best friends. I didn't take that too well. I moved in with one of my friend Dave, and then we're doing smoking crack and all that shit because my nephew died, and I was just like, you know, fuck it, I'm selling fucking crack anyways, I might as well fucking do it. Well, after that, I fucking got with a stripper, well, a chick. I don't know, she was beautiful, dude. She was an older chick, about 10, 15 years older than me. I loved her to death. Still do. She's still a great woman. Moved me to Newark, Ohio. And I went to Newark, Ohio, and we ended up breaking up over some stupid shit. She cheated on me, too. And then, you know, I'm just a straight out drunk, smoke pot, do pills type of dude at that point, because she did pills here and there. Well, after that, I moved around a little bit. I got with this tall chick named Crystal, one of the loves of my life. She cheated on me all the time. She was an ex-stripper. And cheated on me all the fucking time. Like, I just fucking, you know, she's the only chick I ever paid back, though. And I had had enough, so I started paying her back. I don't even know. I didn't pay her back either. I stayed faithful. Wow. And all this thing is getting at, like, I've never had true love. I've never found true love. I've never found a chick to love me for who I am. They always just like me because I can hustle and bring them drugs. I got with my baby. I moved back to Ohio after moving around state to state for a little while, going state to state, catching cases here and there. I came back to Ohio and moved back to Columbus on the west side I went to Newark first, got with this other chick. I came back to Columbus first with this chick, sent her back home, and then I went on the road. And then I came back. And then I ran into Doug again. I had a job at Tim Hortons, and I was a nighttime manager. And I was smoking crack and doing pills, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, doing acid, mushrooms, anything I could get my hands on as long as it was the next one. Well, I didn't know AA and working the 12 steps and being a part of something would really help. I didn't know. I didn't think that they would help. I was like, that's for quitters, you know, it's never gonna help me. That's bullshit. Well, after that, we have Bella, and the first time I hold her, I'm gonna be. Oh no, I got with Crystal, my baby's mom, and then we go on a drug spree, moving place to place, never really had a stable place. Her mom always lost our places, or we lost the places, and never really had a stable place or anything like that. And she fell out of love with me, but that's later on. We ended up having the baby, and I really didn't want to have her because I didn't want to bring her into this world because of how wicked and fucked up it is and how people are fucked up to me and hate me and stuff like that. I never really wanted to, have a child, but I had her and I loved her, and the first time I held her, I was like, I gotta change. I have to change. Like, I have to change for me now. This baby, I have to grow her up right. I was never grown up right. I never had any guidance. I never had anybody that wanted me to look up to them and be in my life. Never. Well, had Bella. Well, a year later, we break up. Well, I'm like, it just struck me like, wow, she's cheating on me. She's working at Taco Bell. We're in a homeless shelter. Like, she's not getting back till later on, like way later, 6 o'clock in the morning. And she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, and that's be there for me and the baby. She's separating, or at that point, she began separating herself from us. Well, I mean, after that, shit got fucking hectic. I lost everything that we ever worked for for pills. I gave her the decision: do you want to pay the storage or do you want to get pills? And she picked pills. I lost everything I ever owned at that point. After we done lost our home, all of our cars and everything. It really sucks. It really does. Like, I haven't been the same ever since. It's like I've totally changed. I'm not me anymore. Like it done ruined my heart. Like, love and drugs have fucked me up to the point where I don't even know if I can trust again. Like, it's horrible. Well, AA is here to help me with all that stuff, and groups, and eating, and they've just been so much of a help. They've got my back completely and showed me a long way, and gave me tools so far that I feel like I've been using them a lot, and I'm not gonna fuck up. Like, I can't. Like, I gotta do this for Annabelle. Like, she needs me. I'm her father. Well, I go on a warpath doing meth and switching jobs, about 100 jobs, bro, since then. And I'm not doing so well with life. Life isn't doing me well. I'm not working any steps. I'm not in AA. I'm not doing the right things. I'm doing all the wrong things. I'm robbing people I care about, and I'm fucking up. Well, on and off, she would take Bella from me. I wouldn't see her for a long time, and then she would let me see her, and let me see her. But that was me because I was cussing at him and all that stuff, and I done fought her husband a couple times. Well, I kind of deformed his character because I knew that he was a piece of shit, straight up. Like, I could just tell something wasn't right. And, well, just like I can tell every situation, like, something ain't right about something. Well, I end up in a homeless shelter because I got kicked out of everywhere. Nobody wanted to help me. Everybody didn't want to have my back. Nobody could trust me at all. I don't feel like anybody liked me anymore or loved me. Everybody lost all their love for me. Like, nobody loves me. Like, and it's still kind of like that. Like, I feel like everybody hates me. And nobody loves me. Nobody wants to work on the steps with me. Everybody wants to fuck me over. It's like, for 4 years, 5 years, it's been like that, and it really sucks. Like, I don't have any true friends. Like, nobody wants to be my friend, and it just really sucks. Like, I'm a good guy, and I want to be there for people, and I want to be friends with people, I want to help people, and I've worked on myself a lot, and I'm working on myself still. In this last month, and I'm in rehab, I'm gonna continue working on myself. Like, I can't stop. Like, I have to do good. Like, my dad, I don't want to disappoint my dad anymore as a preacher. And, well, it took me 3 years out of the on and off the streets and the homeless shelters to finally check into rehab. Well, I had my own place, and I was running a little trap and bringing hookers in and out and doing all kinds of fucked up shit, up to like 2 or 3 grams a day, fucking again. And I checked myself into Mary Haven, and then from Mary Haven, I moved to. From Mary Haven, I moved. From Mary Haven, I moved to Eden Counseling Centers. They're inpatients, and I'm having a good old time getting better. I'm like the sickest of the sickest, like fucked up, bro, like real fucked up. Like, I'm getting better and making friends and everybody pretty cool, but I ended up getting kicked out after a dentist appointment. Fucking, someone said I threatened to throw pee on Sammy, and I never did. And Sammy was actually, I never did, I swear. And me and him ended up being friends now. Well, after that, we're all chilling. Well, everything's going good, and I'm loving life, like, and, in recovery. Like, I'm starting to get my head together. I'm a chronic relapser once I get kicked out, and they accepted me back. I worked hard and fought hard to get back in there. I went to a mental institution, got all that stuff done. I went and I did a bunch of shit and got all that stuff done and got back, and they accepted me back, but they put me in a homeless shelter again. So I keep fucking up and doing drugs and doing all this stupid shit, keep chronic relapsing, and finally I get a job at the Cheesecake Factory, and we're chilling at the Cheesecake Factory, hanging out and doing my thing, and I quit going to rehab, and I relapsed doing cocaine, and started doing cocaine a lot again, and smoking weed, and doing drinking and all that stuff, and then it goes a while, all the way up to about November, Christmas, when I got hit with my daughter got molested, and that really sucked. Like, I wanted to kill the guy, but the next right thing was for my daughter not to think that it was her fault that her daddy went to prison, so I'm doing the right thing to get her into my custody. Like, I have to get better so I can grow her up the right way. Nobody can hurt her. Well, I went back to court. I took her to court after they took her January, and I took her to court and tried to get custody of her, and they told me I had to go back to rehab, so I went back to rehab, and then I got fired from Cheesecake Factory, and ever since then I've been losing jobs left and right. Nothing has went my way. I've hated a lot of things that have happened, like throughout my sobriety, everything. Like it shouldn't happen like this. Like God should have everything, like my back and everything. Like I beg for His forgiveness for everything that I ever did, and I. Well, I gotta make money and I can't get a job and it really sucks, and I'm a good dude, man. I don't deserve all these bad things that happen to me. Like I really deserve to, to the promises and everything to start happening, and I'm 9 months in the sobriety now. I'm 9 months sober. Like I'm doing good. Like I haven't relapsed. I haven't done any drugs. I'm doing really freaking good with myself. And my dad would be proud of me. Like my family that is in heaven and everybody that I've known that is overdosed from these crappy drugs that you put in your body and you poison yourself with. I'm doing good away from them. Like we can't, us people, we're addicts. We can't have them around us. We can't have drug dealers around us. We can't do that. Like I'm an ex-drug dealer myself. Like I don't even like myself at times because I've hurt people like that, and we can't fucking do this to people. Like I don't like doing that. I'll never hurt another person and put poison into my brother or my sister. Never again. Never again. Never. Like, man, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I really want life to start going good myself. Like, I feel everybody's pain when they say they're miserable. There's some people that's going to continue fucking with them, like, it's because of all the bad shit we did. But in the end, we're going to prevail because we got to keep moving. We got to maintain. Like my brother said in a rap, we gotta date, bro. We got to date with destiny, but not the devil. And that was a hard rap, though. You know what I'm saying? But, we got to, bro. We got to. Fuck, dude. Like, everything's going good. Just stick with it. Stick in AA. No matter what. I know I'm not talking a lot to people, and I'm not trying to put myself out there like that, but I am. Like, I'm there. Like, I want to be a part of this. Like, I want sobriety. I want bad people to stay away from my family, my newfound family, the AA family. Like, we are good people. We deserve a better life. And with that being said, like, for real, like, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being there and letting me listen. Because you guys will maintain without me. Like the dude said today, I piggyback that. And I'm almost on my way to get full custody of my daughter. Like, I need a job. Like, I need to do this. Like, I cannot fuck this up. Like, my life and my manhood, my life is on the line here. Like, I want to do good. Like, but it's all coming. I'm only on 9 months. I'm not even at a year yet. I'm almost there. And I love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep coming back. Recovery, we do recover. Fuck heroin. Fuck meth. Fuck IV drugs. Fuck drugs. Your life is important. I fucking love y'all. Goodbye. I pass.